Over the years, I've focused on this concept here of a foundation of theories, models, and taxonomies. We are getting better and better at understanding the theoretical issues, making predictive theories, developing models of performance, and better understanding the taxonomies of users, the taxonomies of tasks. And this is supported further by the empirical research coming from the university laboratories as well as the industrial researchers. And there's, again, a tremendous outpouring in those journals. The new conference from the SIG Chi group at ACM drew 245 papers that were submitted. So there's a lot of activity. And again, I repeat that this activity is quite international in its scope. For those who are developing systems, commercial systems, government-related systems, research systems, these three pillars have had tremendous impact. First, the usability labs, which continue to spread by the hundreds throughout the world, where new ideas can be tested in a short amount of time, where the thinking aloud protocols, where videotaping, where observation of users is very rapidly producing the insights needed to refine the designs and bring us to the next stage. The second important pillar is these UIMS systems, user interface management systems, software tools which are making an order of magnitude improvement in the productivity of user interface developers. But more than just the productivity, what is so exciting about these tools is that they facilitate, they enable exploration. And in fact, one might say that is the gift of computers entirely, the spirit of exploration, the chance to try something new, the chance to explore, to make an initiative, to face a challenge. And that's what I think is the great fun of using interactive systems. So these tools are happening, and there are references to them at the end of the resources section in your handout, so you can follow up on some of the ones. The ones I've included there are the more commercially oriented ones, but there are hundreds of them that are research and development ones. The third important pillar is the guideline document. There are some classic guideline documents, such as the one by Sid Smith and Jane Mosier, which covers some 1,000 guidelines in 500 pages. It's a wonderful starting place, a great resource. You then may want to take the effort to develop a guideline document key to your organization and your applications. And this may be 2 people working for 2 weeks to make a 10-page guideline about the layout of menus and the choice of words, or it may be a dozen people working for more than a year to prepare guidelines for NASA's space station onboard systems. And so these can be quite ambitious. Marlon Brown's book on human interface design guidelines is a very readable source on that topic as well. All of these 3 pillars are in the context of the professional workstations, which have also made a dramatic improvement in productivity in many situations. Not all of them. But having larger windows, more space to see more things at a time can speed productivity and also facilitate that creative and exploratory process. If too much of the user's effort is spent thinking about how do I scroll the window, how do I turn the page, how do I open the window or close the window, they're distracted from their task. And if we can reduce those distractions and enable the users to focus on their creative work, then they will do a better job. And so the professional workstations that provide rapid response, high resolution, large displays, multiple windows can be an important productivity benefit. And so I do encourage that development. These 3 pillars do lead us, we hope, to that edifice of successful user interfaces that we're all seeking. There's been a lot written about these directions in the past years, and our previous videotapes have focused on these issues. So I'm going to return to our outline for today, and we're going to take a little bit more time to look at the theory issues.